And welcome back to the Beer Garden Winter and Holiday Edition. Please ignore the grounds crew that are working hard here at the Beer Garden with the leaf blowers. They're killing me here. They're right behind me, making the Beer Garden look as good as they can for the winter and holiday season. In the meantime, please tap that subscribe button down below because I have low self-esteem and more subscribers and followers make me feel better about myself. In this season of giving, it is the Winter and Holiday Edition. Coming up at the end of this brew review, I'm going to rate this brew out of 5 stars. How good is Sam Adams Holiday White Ale? Citrusy and hazy. Their words, not mine. You know Sam Adams and me, if you've seen my previous videos, and please check them out. I've got a whole playlist of them. We don't get along too well. I'm apparently allergic to something in the Sam Adams brewing process. I drink a Sam Adams beer about halfway through, my ears get really red, I start to get hot, and it's just not enjoyable to me, the Sam Adams. You know, Sam Adams from back in the 90s was a totally different animal than it is now. It did have a unique craft beer taste to it, but nowadays it just seems more, I'm sorry, I'm just so distracted by the grounds crew, which it sounds like there's a motocross competition going on behind me right now. Citrusy and hazy. I like a good citrusy beer, but not for the holidays. Sort of interesting. And when it comes to a white beer, I'm a small-time home brewer, and I made a white beer, Belgian white, one time. Turned out really good. However, nobody else I knew would drink it, so I had to drink 5 gallons of my own Belgian white beer, and ever since that time I was a little over it. So let's go ahead and get ready to pop the top on this 5.8% Sam Adams Holiday White Ale, citrusy and hazy. Did I do this in 2021? Listen for the pop the top, see what we got. Here we go. A whiff of an opening. Check out my other Sam Adams. I think I did this in 2021. This is the 2022 revisit, if I did do it. So please let me know what you think. All right, immediately we start with a pour. It does look like some sort of a kidney infection, UTI color. Absolutely no head. I think this said it was 8 IBUs, which I'm cool with. I don't really like hoppy beers that much. So 8 IBUs as we pour it into the sold out Beer Snobs Cheap Brew Review pint glass, to be complemented with the Richardson's Trucker Cap, the Leather Patch Beer Snobs Cheap Brew Review, also sold out. Darn supply chain, as we're losing our light here. But what we're losing in light, we're gaining in leaf blowers. All right, okay. Time for the nose. Got nothing. Oh, there we go. Okay, I did pull out. With a white beer, I anticipate a coriander, which I'm not a fan of. I get a little bit of coriander. I don't know if they used it in the brewing process or not. I just maybe Pavlovian. I'm getting some fake citrus notes. And hazy, it's definitely hazy. There you go. Yep, it's straight up front, truth in advertising, citrusy, hazy. Let's jump in. Hey, I don't want to drink alone, so grab yourself a beer and cheers. Let's winter and holiday. Oh, such a cold day here in the Beer Garden. Regardless of the time of year you're watching this, it's about 35 degrees. And the beer is just as cold. My eyes are tearing. There we go. I got to give you some lacing points there, Sam Adams. Lacing is a sign of good ingredients in a brew. So if you have lacing, you got a little bit of quality there. If you're a fan of Belgian whites, you'll like... show the bottle, they keep telling me. Show the bottle. You'll be a fan of Sam Adams Holiday White Ale. To me, it just tastes like a straight-up Belgian white ale. To me, does it taste like a holiday beer? No. It just tastes like a Belgian white beer to me. If you like Belgian whites, as we lose our light here in the Beer Garden, I think you will like this. I'm going to score this out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good winter and holiday brew. I like it when a brewery does something a little different that's not your typical dark, spicy holiday beer, which check out some of my other holiday brew reviews. And I have to say that maybe along the line of Shiner Holiday Ale, check out my review of that. This is not your spicy, dark, rum-like holiday brew. This is very light. I could see me drinking this in the summertime, actually. It's maybe a decent summer brew. It is so light. And the haziness is still there, but it's not a thick mouthfeel. Sometimes you get that really thick, hazy mouthfeel with a hazy brew. I don't get that at all with Sam Adams Holiday White Ale. But it does have that sort of a cheap taste on the back end of my tongue. And again, I'm starting to feel hot at 5.8%. I shouldn't be getting hot. Whenever I drink Sam Adams, I feel like I've taken like 2 shots of whiskey. That's the exact feel I get just after one brew. So, you know, some of you comment down below if you agree with me, if you have the same sort of issue with Sam Adams brew, or if you know what it could be. I don't know. I think I'm just allergic to it. But out of 5 stars, 5 being a very good winter and holiday brew. I'm going to tell you in just a second on that. Please, if you haven't tapped subscribe yet, please do. We'd love to have you along for the ride. I'm going to have to give you, in terms of a holiday white ale, I'm going to have to put you at about a 2.68 out of 5 stars as we gaze into the sunset behind us here in the beer garden. Very lovely in our winter and holiday edition. My fingers are totally numb, and so maybe it is good that this is warming me up a little bit. I'm starting to get, my ears are turning warm. I'm getting a ringing sensation in my ear, and they're telling me it's time to go in. There we go. Hey, I appreciate your follow or your subscribe, depending upon the platform you're watching this on. And hey, join our group on Facebook. Also, we're on the Instagram, TikTok, everything you got to be on. But definitely here on YouTube. We'll enjoy having you along for the ride. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful evening here. And they finally stopped leaf blowing here in the beer garden. Grab yourself a beer. And you drink that beer. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Let's winter and holiday. Cheers.